Okay, let's unpack this. Welcome to the deep dive, tailored especially for you navigating UPSC preparation. We're looking at sources from May 28th. Think of this as part one for the day. We've got some really interesting bits on science, governance, geography. Quite a mix. Some of it might be a helpful revision if you've been following along, but there's new ground too. Let's get right into it.
Absolutely. It's quite a spread showing how interconnected everything is for your current affairs prep.
Exactly. First up, some really exciting stuff from IIT Bombay, a semi-transparent perovskite solar cell. What's the significance here?
Well, it's this four-terminal tandem structure. Basically, it's layered over the traditional silicon cells you already know.
And the magic ingredient is?
That top layer uses a halide perovskite semiconductor. Its superpower, if you will, is really highlight absorption. And this tandem idea, layering them, it lets that perovskite layer be semi-transparent but still grab light. That's how you really push efficiency boundaries.
And they're pushing them hard. We're talking potentially around 30% power conversion efficiency. That's a big leap from, what, maybe 20% now?
A significant jump, yes. Plus, the source mentions affordability potentially producing electronic-grade perovskites locally. You might remember the general formula, AB excess.
Got it. But there's always a catch, isn't there?
Well, yeah. The main challenge for these compared to good old reliable silicon has always been lifespan and stability.
Right.
Now, the sources suggest these new ones could hit maybe 20 years, but that real-world stability over time, that's still the thing to watch.
Okay. Moving from high-tech materials to something deeply rooted, Moringa, the tree of life.
That's the one. Native to India, then it spread. PKM1 is a major variety you might see mentioned.
And why tree of life?
Because almost every part is useful, especially the leaves packed with minerals, vitamins, great for malnutrition, even helping with breast milk production.
Where does it grow best?
It likes tropical, subtropical places, 25, 35 Celsius, needs indirect sun, well-drained soil. Oh, and a note for your revision. Sources say it's deciduous, not evergreen leguminous. Sometimes gets mixed up.
Good clarification.
Yeah.
Okay, let's dive into policy. This affects skill development directly. The Central Apprenticeship Council.
Yeah, they've recommended a pretty big stipend increase, 36% for both NAPS and NATS.
NAPS and NATS. What's the core difference for someone trying to understand these schemes?
Okay, so both promote on-the-job training, but NAPS, National Apprenticeship Promotion Scheme, launched 2016, is more about giving financial support to the companies, especially MSMEs, sharing stipend costs to encourage them to take on more apprentices.
It's the numbers?
Exactly. Whereas NATS, National Apprenticeship Training Scheme, operates under the Older Apprentices Act. It targets graduates, diploma holders, vocational students more.
And the training period.
Usually shorter, like 6-12 months. NATS also has stipend reimbursement, but, and this is key, no guarantee of a job afterwards.
Important distinction. Minimum age is 14 for both, right? 18 for hazardous work. That's correct.
All right, shifting gears. Culture, geography. Kumbakonam Vetrilai, the betel leaf, just got a GI tag.
It did. This is a perfect example of terroir, how the place shapes the product. It's grown mainly in Thanjavu's Kaveri River Basin in Tamil Nadu.
That fertile soil.
Precisely. Gives it a unique taste, aroma. The leaves themselves are oblong, heart-shaped, quite pungent.
And I heard something about different names based on age.
Yeah, the harvest process is quite specific. Koluntu are the young ones. Mari Vethalai from year one have better shelf life than Kela Vethalai, Kata Vethalai. It's a big deal locally and exported too.
Interesting. Okay, now a geopolitical hotspot.
Yeah.
The East China Sea. China's Liaoning carrier near Japan's Senkaku Islands. Tensions are visible.
Very visible. And this sea is crucial. It's part of the Western Pacific, bordered by South Korea, Japan, Taiwan, China. It connects the Yellow Sea, South China Sea. Think Tsushima Strait, Taiwan Strait.
Geographically.
Mostly shallow, less than 200 meters. Gets water from the Yellow and Yangtze rivers. And of course, you have the disputed Diaoyu Senkaku Islands right there. And the economic angle is huge, right? The source mentioned petroleum shipments.
Staggering numbers. About 35% of global petroleum shipments passed through there in 2023. It just highlights why any instability there sends ripples globally. It's a vital trade artery.
Absolutely. Okay, finally, let's look at governance right down at the grassroots. The Panchayat Advancement Index, PAI, version 2.0 is being rolled out.
Yes, by the Ministry of Panchayati Raj. Think of PAI as a report card for panchayats. Its main job is to see how well they're doing on the localized sustainable development goals, the LSDGs.
Contributing to the big SDG 2030 goals, but at the local level.
Exactly. How does it measure this? Well, it uses a lot of indicators, 435 unique ones across 9 LSDG themes. Things like health, education, clean water, poverty.
Pretty comprehensive.
Very. It aligns with the national indicator framework, too. It helps pinpoint where the development gaps are, and then panchayats get categorized achiever, frontrunner, and so on. Version 2.0 just refines it, makes it more user-friendly.
So wrapping this up, it's quite a range, isn't it? Cutting-edge solar tech, ancient agriculture like Moringa, skill development policies, geopolitical flashpoints, and even measuring progress village by village.
It really shows the breadth you need to cover.
And seeing the connections between these seemingly separate things is vital for your preparation. Which brings up a thought. How might weaving together tech like perovskites, policy like NAPID-SNATs, and local tracking like PAI actually accelerate India's overall development journey?
That's the bigger picture question, isn't it? Something to keep thinking about.
Definitely. Keep exploring those connections. If you found this deep dive helpful, please do remember to like and subscribe.